live.
Yes, indeed.
My heart's beating. I'm alive. Are you alive?
Yeah, live and well.
We'll wait on a few of the guys to get in. Apex, how have you been doing?
I've been doing well lately. Getting a lot of things knocked out. Been super busy.
I've heard you've been on vacation.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
In different states, pressure washing and striping. That's our vacation. We go out of town to work.
Yeah, I love those trips, man.
Absolutely. So once we get a few guys on here, we're going to announce the winner of the Softwash pump tonight. We see a few guys coming in.
Yeah, we got 14 people already.
14 people.
They're all saying, "What's up?"
What's up, fellas? We again, if y'all just joining us, we're live here in my home. Welcome. We are going to do a short live video here and announce the winner of our Softwash pump Father's Day giveaway here in a little bit. Also, we're going to make another announcement while we have y'all's attention as well. Another giveaway we're going to be doing in the upcoming near future. So I want to try to get a few guys to hop in before we announce the winner. And basically what we're going to do, the only way I know how to do it is I'm going to do a random number generator from this little device I have. We got 100, just over 100 entries into the Softwash pump giveaway. So good luck to everyone. Apex tried to sneak in an entry, but I caught him. So he was under an alias name. Pressure washing guy, and then it had Apex behind it. But I read the whole thing, so Apex has been disqualified already. So y'all leave a comment in the box below. He was sneaky. He tried to get him a free Softwash pump. So he had a fake name, fake address, and everything. So.
Oh yeah, I went all out.
So anyway, we got, like I said, we only got a few minutes to spend with y'all tonight. We're gonna take a few questions, and then we're gonna do our giveaway. We're about to leave to go do some striping tonight. We're trying to beat the rain that's coming in over the weekend. And then shortly after that, we're going to be going out of town on another expedition. Big project we're working on coming up. So we're excited about that. So we got a lot of moving parts. We've been working day and night. Apex had the day off today, but he's going to be working all night tonight with me and Big Chris. Me and Big Chris did some washing today. So you lucked out on that. And
Yeah.
other than that, how do you like these day and nighttime shifts back to back?
You know, it's not bad. Like I always say, I'd rather work my tail off than have to worry about my bills, you know?
It's easier to sweat than to go hungry, is what I've always said. We've been super busy. Our yard signs have been producing too much. And I thought I would never have to say that we have too much, but we do. I got 7 or 8 voicemails on my phone right now, Apex, that I can't even call them back because several of the voicemails is they got a party coming up, they need the house washed, and I'm booked out literally for about 90 days right as we speak. Now, of course, that can change. You get some cancellations and stuff, and then we can drop some new customers in, but we're not taking any new customers this summer. We just can't do it. We're overtaxed as it is. Apex oil needs changing and these new tires on his truck. You need to call that mobile service that comes out and cleans your truck, changes the oil, puts new tires on it, all while you're sleeping. Just leave your credit card on the dash.
Yes,
That would be cool. So let's take a couple questions before we get started.
All right. Jake Shields says, "Billy, I lost my login for your course. How do I recover it?"
He's the man to text. You want to type in your phone number to the chat box. Apex is handling that for me. He takes all those requests. People has lost their login. We'll validate that you did purchase the course, which is usually pretty easy with your email address, and then he'll issue you another one. Had to give him a couple days because he's working with some other partners to get all this done, and he'll definitely get you squared away. So you got your number in the chat box. So just text him, whenever, and just let him know, and then we'll get you set up. And if guys don't know, it's BillyDavidsonVIP.com is where all of our training courses is, parking lot striping. We actually have a promotional code on that. We only have like 4 codes left, It reduces the price drastically. So instead of me putting a promotional code on here and there, and then the 4 people purchase it, then everybody's mad at me. Just text me if you're serious. I'll generate that promotional code for you, and then you can go purchase the striping course. It's kind of like a little Father's Day discount that's going on the striping course. I know a lot of guys have joined this week, and got a lot of people in the course already and doing fabulous with it. It's been very amazing to see these guys go out and take this training, virtual training, online training, but we got hours and hours of content in it, and they're using this information to literally go make several $1,000s a day, not a week, not a month, but a day. So it's a real thing. It's provided me with a phenomenal way of living. Apex as well, and Big Chris and a couple other partners of ours. So if you're not striping, you should definitely take a hard look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we got so many comments, 18 people in here.
Thank y'all for coming in and joining us.
We got several likes. We appreciate the likes, guys. 20 people now. Yeah, they're just rolling in.
Absolutely.
All right.
Somebody's going to get a Softwash pump tonight, and the way this is going to work, after the live is over, I'm going to go find your name and comment on it, and leave my phone number, which most of y'all got it already. So, and then we'll get that shipped out to you probably tomorrow. And so you want to catch a couple comments?
Yep. So comments in the order they were typed. So Team Curd, he says, any good pressure washing schools near Arizona?
Arizona, I don't know. I know they have a few of these expos that they put on. You might want to check out some of those. The Pressure Wash store, I believe, does some, or is a Power Wash store, does a few. Check around. Also, we have our online courses as well, which those were designed to be virtual, from beginner level to advanced level. So like in our roof cleaning course, it's an hour long. And if you've cleaned a few roofs, you might get bored, because I start out at the beginner's level, and then within that hour, it excels to the advanced level, all in an hour course. And of course, you're gonna go out and still learn some, but the course is gonna get you squared away, and just like the striping course. So don't discount the online courses, guys. It's a phenomenal way to learn. If I would have had it when I first started, it would have been a game changer for us. Any type of courses would have been a game changer. We didn't have no books, or YouTube wasn't even around at that point when we got first started. So I always tell some of the younger guys getting in it, like Apex and a bunch of other guys, they're so lucky to have this information available. A lot of it is you can do it right from the comfort of your home and learn as much as you could probably get spending a week with us, so it's a real benefit. But the hands-on training is beneficial for some people, absolutely.
Yep, and Motorcycle is Life, he says, just did a 9,000 square foot home. I'm worn out. Dude.
I've done many of those. We got one that we do every 3 months now. It's right at 22,000 square feet. And it's a monster of a home. We're out there usually 4 days. And this client is extremely picky. I mean, we even clean the inside of their mailbox. And then they have several other homes in that neighborhood, all their friends and family, and they're equivalent size. Sometimes we get over there, we stay there almost a month getting all their stuff clean. And it's every 3 months. So, and I don't blame them, the mildew comes really quick here in Louisiana. So sometimes once a year, it's just too far out. So every 6 months, sometimes every even quarter, we in there doing our cleaning.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we're back. Okay.
All right.
So guys, sorry about that. I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Can y'all see us and hear us? Leave a quick comment. Okay, I think they
Okay, yep, we're back.
Okay, we're back. So we didn't lose anybody. So we were talking about soft washing wood. So as I was saying, there's a lot of people out there. Let's see if we can get this straight.
Yep, got it. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So there's a lot of guys out there wanting you to use all these crazy chemicals for it, and that's fine. It can be done that way, but also it can be done with a 2 or 3% SH and very light pressure. There's all these courses out there talking about you clean it with a water hose and a pump up sprayer. Here in the South, that's not going to work. I can tell you that right now. Sometimes you need a little bit of flow and pressure, not much, maybe 150 to 200 psi, but to clean it with only chemicals here in the South is you're not going to get optimal results. So little SH, little surfactant, let it dwell. Don't get so anxious to go in there and start just yet. If it's wet, that means your chemical's still working. So just let it dwell 10, 15, 20 minutes. If it starts to dry, reapply your SH and surfactant and rinse it off very well. There's a theory out there that this SH attacks biological stuff and organic stuff, which it does, and wood at one time was alive. Usually decks are, pressure treated and stuff, so you're not gonna really hurt it that much, especially if you give it a good rinsing afterwards to kind of neutralize all that SH and get it off of there. But that's how we generally do it, and you make pretty good money. Matter of fact, I'll say this real quick. If you go to your Google My Business listing and add that new service, patio cleaning, you will start to get some of these deck cleaning jobs and deck restoration if you really want it. It's long, hard, hot work, but it pays really good. In our area, it pays $5 or $6 per square foot just to go in and reseal these things. So this might be something you want to look into getting into if you haven't already.
Yeah, it can be very lucrative. And we got GoBro7 with this comment, bro. I swear, he's like, what percent SH did you use on that white couch?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty white back there. I don't know how they did it. It's real leather, so all the cows I've ever seen had dark skin, so I don't know how they make the leather white, but I'm sure it's something, huh?
Yeah, and Terry Dunnigan says, is there asphalt sealing videos or classes?
So, seal coating asphalt, blacktop. Yes, go check out asphaltkingdom.com. He's actually a sponsor of ours. Mr. Judd is a very cool dude. If you have never talked to him or met him, he's very open to teaching and educating you. So I'd recommend go check out their website. We actually been sponsored by them with some equipment and other things like that. And but resealing blacktop is a lot of money into it, and then you can restripe it too. So it's a win-win situation there.
Yep, and Team Curd says, I'll just buy your course. Thanks.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Absolutely. And guys, I also want to mention whenever y'all buy the striping course, I capture that email, and then I say immediately, within a few minutes or an hour or two, I'll send you my personal email address, and that way if you need to send me any pictures or videos, sometimes those videos won't go through text messaging, especially I have an iPhone. If you're on Android, it's sometimes incompatible. So I'll send you my email address. That way you can shoot me some videos. Because there's been some guys that's taken the striping course and they have something so peculiar. I'm always happy and excited to see it. Something really particular that's special for some special location that they're working on. And we get to see a video of it. Usually I've seen something like this before, and usually I help out. No problem. So when y'all get that email from me, once you join the striping course, just save that email. That way you can communicate with us through email and phone if you need to.
Yep, and Cody Jenkins, to answer your question, a hot water pressure washer, it's not mandatory. However, for some applications, some niche applications, it is recommended. It can help speed things up.
Yeah, big heavy gas stations. On our dumpster pads, we never use hot water. It's just degreaser and SH usually, and a little pressure, but that's not needed for that. But sometimes some of these drive-throughs like McDonald's is usually really bad. Hot water is kind of nice to have. You wouldn't have to have it, but it would make your night go a little bit quicker.
Yep, and Philly Phil says, can you teach us how to make up estimates and contracts? Because many people don't talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have some sample contracts and estimation sheets. One of them is in the dumpster pad training. You can actually use that template to all across the board. You can do it on roof cleaning, just change up the verbiage or whatever. Also, we got one in the striping course as well. But in general, whenever you're providing an estimate, I always like to do line items. So let's say I'm going out to pressure wash Mrs. Jones's house. So I always say Mrs. Jones. And I actually do have a Mrs. Jones as a client. So if she ever watches this video, she's probably like, do what? So let's say we're washing Mrs. Jones' house. and she calls just for her patio to be cleaned. You know, like we were talking before. When I step foot out there, I'm looking at the patio, but also I'm looking from head to toe. I'm looking at the roof, gutters, house, driveway, if there's any cracks that need to be filled. And what I do, I provide her with an estimate. Usually our older customers like a pen and paper or typed up estimate, you know, so ask them when they write rather the estimate through email or you know, a paper copy, and that really matters a lot. So if you're losing some of these customers that are up in age, you know, well, I'm getting there myself, so I can't say anything, but some of our older customers prefer that hard copy paper in their hand, and they'll sit there and drink a cup of coffee and go through an estimate, and then they'll save those estimates. Sometimes they'll file them away. You know how it is. So ask your customer whether you want it through email or paper, and then I line item each thing. So we would put the address on the estimate, date, that sort of thing. Roof cleaning, that's a certain price. Then gutter cleaning, house, concrete, any other things that you see around there. And then down at the bottom, you can give them a bundle package. And usually those bundle packages saves them, you know, 10 or 15% off of each item. And don't go inflate each item. So, you know, let's say Ms. Jones' roof is a $800 roof. Don't, you know, say, well, I'm gonna charge them, put 900 on the top and then give them a 15% discount. Usually our customers know, you know, they can kind of have a feel for when a price has been inflated just so the discount works. But if you're gonna do all of Mrs. Jones' property, that 10 or 15% discount is nothing to you. I mean, look at the money we make per hour, but it may mean the world to them and get them to go ahead and pull the trigger on getting everything cleaned up. And also, Apex, a benefit to that is being in that property for 7 or 8 hours during the day. How many people get to drive by and see your work and see your sign and that sort of thing?
Exactly. Being genuine goes a very long way. And we've got another comment here from Fred Jeff. He says, "Hey Billy, Freddie from Biloxi. Looking for a parking lot machine and buying your course. Thanks."
Absolutely. So in our course, we go over which machines are best to buy, which machines you probably need to stay away from. Not going to say it here on public because I don't want some company, you know, telling me, hey, I'm wrong about this, but I've been striping for 27 years. I know which machines last the longest, the durability, they all gonna break down. There's no joke about that. You know, occasionally they break down. The ones we recommend are much easier to work on. The parts are easier to get. And usually the breakdowns are far and few between if you follow some of the guidelines that we put in the all pro striping course to kind of keep these machines up and running, you know, simple maintenance things. But also in the striping course, we teach how to look for good used equipment. And that is a powerful tool to have. You know, sometimes we've picked up some machine like new machines, $5,000 or $6,000 machine for $1,500. But also you can buy that other same machine for $1,500 that's been junk. So we teach you how to test these machines, how to go through the process of troubleshooting and make sure that they're gonna be at least a good purchase for you.
Yep, and we're at the 19-minute mark, and we've got 34 people in the stream.
Absolutely.
We love seeing all y'all in here getting your
So what we'll
comments.
do, since we're gonna be meeting Big Chris about 30 miles from here to be striping a parking lot, we'll take a couple more comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our random number drawing and see who won the Softwash pump, and then we'll get out and go get our striping done.
Yep. So DJ Power Washing, to answer your question, you can work out of a self-storage facility. That's a great place to keep your equipment. It's nice, it's dry, it's safe. You don't have to worry about it getting broken into. You know, you use a good lock on it. Typically there's a passcode to even get into the facility to open the gate to begin with. And it's really good to have your equipment insulated from the outside environments, because over time it will degrade and you will most likely experience more failures in your equipment the more it's left out to degrade.
Yeah, all the rain, the sun, we know what UV light does to vinyl siding, causes oxidation. Your machines are sitting out there, and man, the sun here has been just beating us. So imagine having your equipment out there 24 hours a day in the elements. All your little hoses, your vacuum lines, your spark plug wires, everything's exposed. So having a storage unit, usually you can get a decent sized one for under a couple $100s a month. Like Apex says, it's tucked in there out of the sun. Then when it heavy rain, that sort of thing, and when it starts to get colder weather, it still could freeze in the storage unit. But if you get a mild freeze, a lot of times that ambient temperature in the storage unit is kind of a little bit more stable. So, and on top of it, the money that you spend on storage for your equipment is completely tax deductible whenever you get ready to settle up with Uncle Sam at the end of the year, because that is a business expense.
Absolutely. And the cutting edge pressure washing, he says, SH 10% running through an X-Jet. What's my percent out the gun? No proportion are used.
Probably between 3 and 4%, depending on the RPMs of the machine. We've actually dialed our RPMs down just to test it, and our draw rate did increase a little bit. So that got us really close to 4%. So bringing those RPMs down to 75%, maybe 60% of the max RPMs that X-Jet is, the draw rate still the same, but you're actually mixing less water with it. So that way you actually raising the percentage of your SH by volume. But usually between 3 and 4%. A lot of guys want to know, follow-up question, can you clean a shingle roof with an X-Jet? The short and simple answer is yes, you can, but it's not fun and it's not pretty. And sometimes it takes several applications to do it. You got bleach dripping everywhere because it puts out a ton of bleach, but you can do it in a pinch. And I keep an X-Jet on me. I keep an extra Softwash pump, but there are times you might have to break out the X-Jet just to get home. And, I would recommend only do it in those situations. But now if you got heavy lichen on the shingles, the X-Jet's just not strong enough to do it, and it's not going to clean metal roofs either. So that would be shingle roofs only that are kind of mild infestations on it.
Yep, and Tony S., he says, big purchase this week with the striping course and dumpster pad courses. Happy with them for sure. Striping purchase next. Tony Sharp in South Carolina.
Absolutely, Tony. I know who Tony is. He actually texted me. He said he went through the striping course. He was really impressed with it, and he was digging into the dumpster pad. I think that was yesterday. He texted me. So good deal, Tony, on that. You'll see, Tony, as you digging into this industry and the striping industry, refer back to the course. It's yours. You can go back and watch it as many times as you can stand me talking for 8 hours and showing you stuff. But I have guys told me they've watched it 3 or 4 times, and every time they watched it, they picked up a new little tip and trick, just because sometimes when we getting out there in the field, we showing you how to do stuff. Sometimes we're talking fast. Sometimes things get kind of mixed up a little bit, but go over that course a little bit, and each time you go over, take notes, and you'll find that this course is pretty squared away and rock solid.
Yeah, and GoBro7, he's killing me tonight, bro. He says, how many house washes did that couch put you back? Laughing, crying emoji. Sorry, but it's an awesome couch, LOL. Probably makes you a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite pricey. It was the story about this sofa behind this, y'all gonna laugh at me. We bought this home just about a year ago. I say me. It's just me and my daughter. So bought the house, and at the time we were right in the middle of the shutdown. So I bought this couch. It was a beautiful sofa, but man, this thing was giant. It took up the whole living room plus some. And I didn't know this until I got it home, just looking at it in the furniture store. So I didn't like it. I didn't like it from the moment that it came in here. It was comfortable. So eventually we found something we wanted like this, and it was a bit pricey. So I had to think about it a couple of nights, and then I said, you know what, life is short, might as well get what you want. But I love this thing. This is usually, whenever y'all texting or calling, usually I'm reclined on one of these sofas. There's 4 electric recliners, and sometimes that's where I'm at when we're talking, just to give you a little bit of inside information.
Yes, indeed. We've got several more comments. Hopefully,
let's take one more, and then we'll announce the winner to the drawing, and then we get out of here and go do some striping, guys.
All right. And Fred Jeff says, also, I purchased a Colby 12-foot trailer with ladder rack. Looking for some Facebook or Google ad strategy. I need that pump.
Yeah, there you go. Good luck. Good luck. So, guys, we're gonna about to announce the winner of the Softwash pump. Also, I wanted to mention too, in the next few weeks, we're gonna do a much bigger giveaway. So we're kind of coming up on that 10,000 subscriber on YouTube. Didn't think it would ever get here. Never intended for all this. When I first started this, I was just grabbing my iPhone, shooting bad videos and talking about how I make a great living. And I still shoot bad videos, but I would have never thought 10,000 people would have touched that subscribe button. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you, up until about a year and a half ago, I had no idea what subscribers were. I was just taking videos and then uploading them, good, bad to ugly. I was just putting them on there. Go back on the channel, you'll see some of them are terrible, but the content is really good and still holds true. So never thought we'd have been this far on a YouTube channel. So just to kind of celebrate everything with y'all supporting our YouTube channel and all, we're gonna do a pretty good sizable giveaway. Well over $1,000, I'll say that. The only thing I don't want to announce it right now because I gotta make sure I can get this because of everything is on back order. I'm gonna actually get it to my house and then do the giveaway. That way I know I have it in hand. So you know how that is. We've actually running shortage, nationwide shortage on a lot of stuff. So I want to make sure I can get this. And then, so stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way when we do this giveaway, it's gonna probably be in the next couple weeks or so, as soon as I can get this stuff. And then we'll give everybody a chance to enter, and we'll do the drawing just like we do here. We're not gonna ask you to join some email list or nothing like that. No loops and hoops to jump through. You just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and that gets your entry. So I know some guys, they do the giveaways, but they want your email address, your phone number, your credit card number, and all that, your address, your license plate number. None of that here. We just want to show our love back and our appreciation for y'all supporting our YouTube channel and all the videos we put out. I think we're well over 600 videos out there, so there's a lot of content to go back and watch. So again, Apex, we looked at this right before we started the live. We have 108 entries, basically 108 comments on the we did like a little 1-minute video announcing that we're gonna give away the Softwash pump. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this little device. If I say her name, she'll activate. You can imagine what I'm talking about. So
it's actually 106 now. It changed.
106?
Yeah, 106.
Well, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, guess some just went away, but 106 is the amount of comments on that video.
Okay, I think you might have messed up earlier. It's 108. No, it's 106 now, right?
It's 106 now.
All right, so we'll do that 106. Now, once we do this, Apex has got to count from the first comment, which would be all the way down. So you're going to have to give him a minute, and I told him he's got to double check this. Because can you imagine if we if we get this screwed up, guys, it ain't our fault. Somebody's getting a Softwash pump, and that would be random too, right?
Right.
So all right, anyway, guys, here we go. How many people we got on?
In the stream, we've got 36 people.
36 people. We appreciate all 36. Hopefully, it's one of you all. Good luck. So, hey Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 106.
Your random number between 1 and 106 is 3.
3?
3? What? I can't mess that up.
Can't mess that up.
Oh, and the comment too. That's gold. Okay. So the lucky winner is the Cannon from 2 weeks ago. From 2 weeks ago, he says, "Pick me."
You go ahead and message the Cannon to put my phone number in there. And again, guys, congratulations to the Cannon, and we're going to be doing another big giveaway here in a couple of weeks. We definitely appreciate you all, joining us tonight, and everybody give a shout out to the Cannon in the comments. Maybe next time it'll be you. And did you send it to him?
Yep.
All right, that sounds good, guys. Well, we're going to get out of here and go do some striping. Again, y'all stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and we'll be seeing y'all shortly.